I'm asked to simplify the following radical expressions, and our answer should be in radical form. I'm actually going to start by taking it out of radical form because it's really going to help me in the long run. So in this case here, I'm going to say all of this is to the power of 1/3 because it's a cube root. And all of this, 4x y to the power of 3, all of that is to the power of 1/2. So once I've done this, now I am going to use power of a power rule and distribute this exponent into each here. So what that gives me is 4 to the power of 1/3, x to the power of 4/3, y to the power of 1/3, and now I have 4 to the power of 1/2, x to the power of 1/2, and y to the power of 3/2. So why does this help me? Well, now I have a couple different terms that have the same base. So when I'm multiplying those, I can really just add these fractions together. So I have 4 to the power of 1/3 plus 1/2, x to the power of 4/3 plus 1/2, and y to the power of 1/3 plus 3/2. Now I'm just going to have to add these fractions together to get what I'm going to be looking at for my final answer. So I have to do a little bit of fraction changing here. So this is going to be 2/6 plus 3/6. So now that I have all common denominators, I can start adding these together, which gives me 4 to the power of 5/6 times x to the power of 11/6 and y to the power of 11/6. So now that I have all of that, my final thing here is to transform this back into a radical expression with no exponents here. So what that means is that I get 4 to the 6th power. Well, it's all going to be to the 6th power. So because it's all of them have a denominator of 6. So the way I can do this is 4 to the power of 5, x to the power of 11, y to the power of 11. So I made this with a little bit of ugly numbers here, but this is generally, we got to, it's simplified in radical form. If we wanted to simplify it more, what ends up happening is, 4 to the power of 5 can't be taken out here, but I also know that 4 to the power of 5 is the same thing as 2 to the power of 10. And then what happens is x to the power of 6, x to the power of 5, same with this one here. So what ends up happening is this is all to the 6th root. Again, I made this super ugly, so I apologize. But my final answer, if I was being super picky on this, would be 2. And what's left over here is 2 to the power of 4, x to the power of 5, y to the power of 5, and 2 to the power of 4 is just 16. So after all of that, 2xy to the 6th root of 16, x to the power of 5, y to the power of 5. I apologize. I'll never ask you for a question like that. I went a little bit deeper into the mud there than I wanted to, but here's our final answer after all that good stuff.